Your top talent is already using AI to solve business problems. And chances are that you don't know about it and most definitely don't govern it. Welcome to the era of BYOAI, where productivity improvements and even innovation is happening under the radar. By AI, we don't mean basic generative technology which can draft your emails, but rather sophisticated AI models that have the power to analyze large data sets, write code, make strategic choices, and even mimic human action like agentic AI. The LinkedIn Work Index Report 2024 puts AI usage in companies at 72%. But we have data from other research which must be seen together. A survey by Fishbowl, a corporate social networking website, says that 32% of employees who use AI at work said that they do so without their boss's knowledge. The respondents to the survey included employees from big companies like Amazon, IBM, JP Morgan, etc. This, by the way, is not a new situation that we're in. Technology has invariably been ahead of the corporate guidelines and scaffolding. Do you remember a time when your personal mobile phones and devices were not allowed at the workplace, or where you could not access your work emails and company intranets on them? A study by Cisco way back then found that 92% Americans were already using their personal devices for work even before the first guidelines could be framed. Companies have crossed the BYOD hurdle and are now standing in front of the BYOAI shift. It's not just a trend. Bring your own AI will significantly alter how work gets done. The question before companies today is not whether you should have a BYOAI policy, but rather how quickly can you harness and get ahead with it. There are clearly advantages and things to watch for both when companies think of integrating third-party AI into their workplace. So why are people adopting AI in such large numbers? To become more productive. Anywhere between 20 to 70% reduction in effort by the use of AI is what an MIT research shows. Between a never-ending to-do list and competitive pressures, employees will quite obviously use any tool that is available that will give them an advantage. They won't wait for their companies to sanction it even. But allowing AI to be used without governance and oversight is asking for trouble. Imagine the threat when sensitive or IP-related information is shared and it becomes part of an AI training scheme, or the security threat by using tools which are not vetted. You leave the front door open for hackers almost. Or the compliance and regulatory adherence like data protection laws, GDPR, etc. Unintentional or not, an AI tool that flies under the radar does more harm than good. But it's also useful for business leaders to remember that bring your own AI is not a question of if, but when. It's important to not ban the usage of AI completely like some companies have done, but to get small experiments going for framing guidelines on the use of AI in work and scaling them. The future of work is not waiting for your approval. AI is already being used by employees at workplaces. The choices are clear. Will you harness AI's power, or will you let it remain an untapped and unwieldy resource in the hands of your workplace?